Darlington, where the water is expected to be above major flood stages into the weekend.
The Pecatonica River there still has the Main Street Bridge closed this morning. Christina Laurie is live with the police chief with more on what's next. Christina, good morning.
Good morning, Leah and Danica. Well, it's hard to tell behind me where the river ends, Main Street begins. Main Street has turned into more of a mainstream. No one knows that better than the police chief, Jason King. He's kind enough to join us this morning. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning.
So your response efforts have been tough. You now have officers stationed on both sides of this flood. Can you talk about those challenges?
Well, yeah, of course, the Main Street Bridge is the divider from the north side of town to the south side of town. And so what we have to do is get officers to that south side so that we have coverage on both. That's about a 45-minute journey just to go 2 blocks that way because of the detours. So it does pose some unique challenges, but with the help of our office, the sheriff's office, and other agencies, we're able to manage it just fine.
And the people of Darlington are not alone. You're a smaller community of 2,400 people, but there are people in cities across south central Wisconsin that are experiencing record flooding as well. What is your piece of advice for people who may have this ahead of them?
Well, first of all, I think it's important that they know that they're not alone, just like you said, that their fellow Wisconsinites are thinking about them and praying for them. And I guess our best advice at this point is to be patient because, this is Mother Nature and we don't have a whole lot of control over that. So we have to be patient and kind to one another and really just help each other out in these tough times and band together as communities and don't hesitate to step up and volunteer because there's going to be a need for cleanup.
And what is next in that cleanup? What steps are you taking next? What's ahead for this weekend?
Well, a whole lot of wait and see because we certainly are just going to wait, and as the waters recede, clean up 1 block at a time. And there's going to be infrastructure that needs cleaned up. We won't know what kind of damage there is until the waters have receded. Same thing for homes and businesses. Until these floodwaters are out of the way, we really don't know what's going on inside those businesses and how much cleanup there may need to be.
Thank you so much for that update, Jason. And if there's any silver lining here, it's that the water is beginning to recede. It peaked at about 17.5 feet around dinner time last night. As of 4 o'clock this morning, it's down to about 17.2 feet, and it's expected to keep getting lower and lower. Leah and Danica.
A little bit of good news there. Still, though, Darlington School is closed again today for that flooding. Christina Laurie reporting live for us. Thank you, Christina.
And, of course, thanks to the chief, too, for taking some time. I know it's been a busy, busy day. All right, the state's Department of Natural Resources wants to remind all of us that the snow, melt, and rain could be contaminating your family's drinking water. The DNR is